Is right now the perfect time to buy Lululemon Athletica, and where could the price be going next? These are the questions I'm going to be answering in this video. And to answer the first question, is right now the perfect time to buy, we're going to be using this Fibonacci retracement tool. So looking at the price, we can see that from around this low, price climbed up to these highs before we started seeing this retracement. So if we draw the retracement tool from this low here up to these highs, we get something that looks like this. And usually in the stock market, when prices start retracing, they tend to come down to this dark green area, find some support here and bounce back up. That looks like what was happening with Lululemon's price. However, after the earnings were released, the price plummeted below this dark green area. So what does this mean for the price, and where should we be looking to get into this stock? So the first area you might want to keep an eye on is going to be around here. This is $268. It is a Fibonacci level, and once price break below this dark green area, we tend to see them come down to this level, find support here and bounce back up. So this is an area to keep an eye on. When the price retraces to this dark green area or below it, I would consider it a discount. So an entry strategy that you might want to consider is getting in around the current price and dollar cost averaging at this level if the price continues retracing down to here. So that's the entry side of things. However, getting a good entry is only the first step. It's equally important to have a good exit strategy in place. And we can get an exit strategy using this Fibonacci extension tool. But before we dive into that, you might be wondering whether I'm currently holding or planning to invest in Lululemon. And the answer is the large majority of my portfolio is built around a strategy that tracks trades made by US politicians. This is because investing alongside key politicians is the most profitable strategy I've found in the stock market, especially during times like these when the S&P 500 is down 10% and the market conditions aren't great. When the market is down, it is a good opportunity to get in at a discount, and a handful of politicians always seem to know which stocks are good to invest in. For example, in 2022, we saw something similar to what's happening now. The S&P 500 was down almost 20%, but if you had invested alongside certain politicians, you would have actually seen an increase of 77%. This is why I mostly only invest when key politicians are involved. If you are curious about how I do this and how you can do it too, I put together a free video explaining how I use disclosed information to find the most profitable trades, and I also go through these results in more detail. The link to this video is in the description below, so feel free to check that out if you're interested. So coming back to the Fibonacci extension tool, if we do something similar to before, going from this low up to this high, and this time if we pull the tool down to where this retracement has ended around here, we get something that looks like this. And the way this works is usually when prices start climbing up, these levels on the Fibonacci extension tool are where we tend to see strong resistance. And knowing this, investors using this tool like to lock in some profits around these levels, which puts them in a good position to buy back at a discount if the price retraces. So based on this, what are some good areas where you might want to consider locking in some profits? The first area is going to be around here. This is $408. The level above this is here. This is $441. And the third level is around here, which is $483. So taking some profits as the price climbs up to these levels could be an exit strategy you might want to consider. I will be making update videos as the price gets to these key levels. So if you'd like to stay up to date, consider subscribing to the channel. Also, if you found this video helpful, consider dropping a like on the video as that helps out the channel a lot. It's also worth mentioning I'm not a financial advisor and this is not financial advice. Please make sure you do your own research and your own analysis before you make any investment decisions. That brings us to the end of the video. If you would like to learn how to profit like a politician, then the link to the free video explaining everything is in the description below. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.